Professor Kurman Roe. Kurman, we've been seeing directly said that they're talking about fishery. You have the capacity, you went and studied for all of these things. What do you see that we supposed to be doing that we are not doing?
I think one of the most important thing is we should be developing more research and the open access of fishery in the region. So with that, we can propose different strategy for developing different type of aquaculture, and that will help to develop the ecosystem in fishery in that area. I think the government have been improving some of these activities. For example, gears. They have been improving the type of gears that the community people should be using, and that will support a lot in reducing exactly the capture of any kind of species. I think we should develop also the direction of what type of species we should be capturing, because it's not all the species people use. So I do remember a few years back, we did a research in the Pearl Lagoon Basin, and we found out that the size of the fish have been reduced drastically to the size of a bear bottle. And that indicates us that when you have open access, people fish openly without considering the reproduction of the fishery. So what the government, I consider, is trying to do is implement aquaculture to level exactly the fishing sector in the region, but that also have to do with capacity building with the population. Talk about more how we should be using different gears, because fishing can be reduced down to zero if we do not manage it in open access the right way, and is not all type of gears we should be implementing in different zones where we consider that we may have overfish, or we may not have overfish.
You believe that in the times to come, the fish productive business will go down because of that?
If we have an overpopulated fishing sector, definitely we will have a reduction in fish capture. If we have a stock, we call it a stock is when you have a lot of fish. So if the stock is reduced drastically, then we will be hit economically by that. So the population will have to build more conscious on how to capture or direct fishing. Exactly. We know here on the coast we have open access, but because we have open access, also we have to develop different strategy to reduce the overfishing in the region. Because if we have overfishing in the region, drastically we will have a reduction in the capture, and then we will be capturing any type of fish, any size, with any gear. So I consider right now, I understand INPESCA have been trying to implement this NETONG, which is the national technical techniques for capturing fishery in the area also. So it is good that they are focusing on how to level in different communities in the type of gear that they should be using for different type of